In the outskirts of a town stood an ancient monastery where aspiring young boys seeking knowledge in Buddhism would reside and learn from the wise Zen master. One day, the master decided to put his students to the test, gathering them around him. Addressing the young disciples, the master spoke of his aging self and the financial struggles facing the monastery. While he had never instructed them to work for money, he emphasized the necessity of funds to sustain their sacred school. With wide-eyed anticipation, the students drew closer to hear more. The master revealed an unconventional plan. He urged them to venture into the nearby affluent city, following wealthy individuals through crowded streets. In moments of absolute invisibility, they were to discreetly steal from these affluent citizens, providing the necessary funds to keep the monastery afloat. Shocked and bewildered, the disciples questioned the morality of such an act. In response, the master acknowledged the wrongfulness of stealing under normal circumstances but justified it as a necessary means to an end. Stressing the importance of not being seen during the act, he sought understanding from his hesitant students. Nervously, they agreed to follow his instructions. As the young boys reluctantly left the monastery to carry out the unusual task, one disciple remained standing in a corner. When questioned by the master, he calmly explained that while he wished to save the school, the act of stealing without being seen conflicted with his principles. He pointed out the impossibility of an action going unseen, as he would always be conscious of his own deeds. The master praised the lone disciple for grasping the lesson that not everything could be done in secret. He instructed him to gather the others and bring them back to the monastery. The student found his friends, who were grappling with the dilemma, and explained the master's teachings. Together, they comprehended the profound lesson. The narrative then delves into a reflection on life, emphasizing the constant presence of our inner consciousness. This inner voice, or inner consciousness, silently observes and evaluates every action, guiding us towards what is right or wrong. The text underscores the importance of heeding this inner guidance, as it serves as a moral compass that can lead us to virtuous paths. The analogy is drawn between situations where individuals knowingly commit wrong deeds, feeling regret afterward, and instances where following the inner conscience leads to joy and contentment. The inner consciousness is portrayed as a reliable guide, providing premonitions about the ethical implications of our actions. The narrative encourages a deep connection with one's inner conscience, suggesting that listening to this internal voice eliminates the need for external guidance. Drawing inspiration from the life of Gautam Buddha, who attained enlightenment through self-guided practice, the text advocates for a life where individuals learn to follow their inner conscience, paving the way for a virtuous and fulfilling existence. In conclusion, the story of the monastery serves as a metaphorical lesson, urging individuals to cultivate a strong connection with their inner conscience. By doing so, they can navigate the complexities of life, make ethical decisions, and ultimately lead a genuinely virtuous and happy life. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.